This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Aries. And we're just going to ask first, Aries, what's going on with your person, whoever you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. What is going on with your person, Aries? And, you know, we're asking maybe to have some insight into what maybe you don't know, maybe what they don't tell you, but what's really going on internally. What's going on in your person's world. Okay, so this is for Aries and whoever they are thinking about as they watch this reading. What is going on the side of Aries person? We're going to go one more time. Okay, I'm just hearing one more time, so we're just going to listen and go one more time. Okay, what's going on with Aries person? Okay, way too many cards, so we're going to take this one. And let's see. What's going on with Aries person? I'm just going to get some clarifiers. It looks like your person might be closing out something, closing out some chapter and beginning a new chapter. The World is like the end of the tarot. It's usually some balance there, but followed by the Seven of Cups is interesting. Your person might be in a little bit of delusion. They might, you know, it's possible they might have, I don't want to jump and say more than one option, but a lot of times that's what that means. Okay, we'll just get one more clarifier. Okay, what's this? Okay, Aries. And why is the Four of Wands here? I wonder if your person might be closing out a chapter with somebody that they were in union with, someone that they were married with. You got 4-4. Okay, let's see. So it's like they're closing out some chapter, right? They're closing out a chapter. They're starting a new chapter. They're trying to do it in a balanced way. But it's almost like with this new start, this new beginning, that they have like a lot of different ideas about what they want to do. It's possible that they might be thinking about two different things here, because this is like a person trying to choose between what's in the cups, right? So they may be looking at this could be about you if you have been together in the past. This could be them thinking about a reconciliation with you. But if you don't have a history together, then I would say that one of their options might be a reconciliation with someone from their past. And then, so I'm leaning more towards that's what's coming in, that this is a part of what's on their mind. This might be the chapter that they left behind. They may be kind of looking back over their shoulder a little bit, but they may also be considering, you know, moving forward with something new, because you've got Eight of Wands moving to Ace of Wands, right? So it's like they're, I feel like they're sort of torn between looking back at the past and then it's this new beginning, right? So I just feel like someone's trying to weigh their options and they're trying to figure out which one is the right one. They may be trying to tap into their intuition to do that. I don't know, Aries, if your person is a highly intuitive person, if they're a spiritual person, if they're kind of like maybe a seer, or, you know, somebody who just seems to like know things. So they may be like trying to tap into their intuition to figure out like what option, but sometimes even all the intuition that we have in the world doesn't tell us what one is the right cup to choose, you know, because we just don't know. Like, this person can be like sort of fogged out because like they don't know what's in this new beginning, you know, they don't know what's in this new beginning. They know what's in the past. You know, so with Ace of Wands and then King of Wands here, I would say that this person, when it comes to you, it's like they're feeling some passion, but they're probably not super expressive about it. I feel like you guys are in communication with this Eight of Wands and this Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is not, I don't feel a disconnect here. I could be wrong. This might not be your story, but generally I would say with these two cards here that there's some communication going on, or if there hasn't been, your person's going to be opening up and talking soon. You know, with High Priestess here, they may be a little stuck and introspecting. With this Seven of Cups moving to the High Priestess, they could be introspecting some, but you don't really have Hermit, Hangman, nothing here. So I don't see this person being like super shut down. I just see them being like confused. It's like they're confused. They're confused. It's almost like they're being pulled in two different directions. So I would say just be really aware of that whenever you're dealing with someone who's in like Seven of Cups energy. You know, this may not be someone who's like thinking totally clearly, but I think they're trying to get clarity here, you know, but it's almost like they're trying to see in the dark. Like, what's behind door number 1? What's behind door number 2? And they're like scared to death of like what's behind each door. Like they, you know what I mean? So it's making it hard for them to make a choice. I don't think that they may really be revealing all of the passion that they have in this connection. Like, Queen of Swords can be pretty detached, although this is like not a non-communication card. This is like there's definitely, these are indicating communication. It just might not be like soft and fluffy and warm. One thing I would say to be aware of, Aries, is that it's like this person needs to let go of something, and wondering if it has to do with a chapter that they closed out. Like the Four of Wands can be a marriage card, but it can also be a union card, and it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So this is someone who's like having a hard time letting go. They're having a hard time releasing the grip. So I would just say with this Seven of Cups here and this Four of Pentacles here, just be mindful. Be mindful if this person is holding on to something from the past. Be sure before you dive into anything with this person that they have let go of the baggage of the past, you know, that they're not like dabbling 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here, you know, but there is desire there on your person's part to have a new beginning. You know, I just think they're a little bit confused. I think this person's a little bit confused, so be mindful of that. Let's see, Aries, what's coming up around the bend with you and this person. This connection, what's coming up around the bend? What's coming up around the bend for Aries and this person? Gonna go one more time. Aries and their person. This is in the mutual energy. And when I ask about near future, I'm asking for, you know, up to the next few months. But could be a week, could be a month, could be 2 months. Just gonna get a few more cards. Coming up in the mutual energy. coming up in the mutual energy for Aries and their person? Let's just correct my card in half. Okay. Why is this lack card here? So there's indication of like harmonious union, right? But there's also some like fear of lack. But with the Strength card here, so okay, so first of all, Ten of Cups. This is sort of like joy, harmony, togetherness, coming together. So this is nice, but there's some other stuff going on. There may be in the upcoming future like a fear on one or both parts of a lack of something, of a not being able to see solutions, really. A feeling of not having enough. But so it's like there's fear about that, but there's like also an ability to sort of step up to that fear. There's Chariot cards, so we've got some movement, we've got some fast forward movement, but also there's some burdens that need to be laid down first. I feel like your person has some type of like attachment that they need to put down so that they can come into this Ten of Cups. They could be having a lot of fear of outcomes. You might be having a lot of fear of outcomes if you're like aware of whatever it is that they're like having any attachment to. That might be scaring you too, that you're not going to like have all of this person. But there's going to be an attempt to deal with these fears, right? And an attempt to move through with the Chariot, an attempt to move through these fears. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is Ten of Wands here? Okay, so, this is like, so that what's the burden is like this new beginning. I feel like this is a challenge in this connection to like come together. Like for some reason, it's like there's something heavy about it. There might be some tendency to, on one or both parts, to kind of control the narrative, control things, control how things are going to go. This fear may be pushing this to be in play, like a desire to control this, the way this new beginning kind of moves. But it's like you're both willing to put some work into this, I feel. You're both trying to like master whatever it is. It's almost like, I want to say like the garbage from the past. But there is like a competitive vibe here. And I'm hoping that that's not like you feeling like, yeesh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, listen. So this Seven of Swords, when this guy comes out, we're talking competition here. This is a competitive vibe, this Five of Wands, right? There's a bunch of guys competing, and it's like they're not really hurting each other, yeah? They're not like really like in full combat, but there's conflict, and this is a competitive vibe. And I'm wondering if this is not like your person kind of being at an in-between with you and their past, maybe. It's just kind of what's tapping through, and this will not be for everybody. Listen, this is a general reading, but this message may be for one person out there who needs to hear it. But the Seven of Swords guy is kind of one who avoids conflict, but keeps one foot in, one foot out. He leaves a couple swords behind, and then he's taking other swords with him. So it's kind of like he's leaving something here to come back to. But this guy is not like, he's avoiding conflict. He's not dealing with it. He's not like really dealing with the situation at hand. He's not dealing with this, whatever's going on in a competitive vibe. Whatever this chaos is, whatever this conflict is, it's like an inability to sort of step up to the plate and deal with it. So I would say be super mindful of this. There's some energy going on. I'm going to say, Aries, if you're dealing with someone who is like just out of a marriage or just off of a breakup, or you know that they're still in pain from some kind of breakup, just be mindful. My advice always would be to not like dive in head first with somebody who is not like healed from their past wounds, who hasn't like totally let go of the past. If they're like still upset about it, still talking a lot about it, you know that it's still very present for them and very fresh for them, right? So this would be the type of person who hasn't really fully let go, whether it be the pain or the love or whatever it is. You know, they're not at peace with it. It feels like there is a lack of peace with this, with your person, and something going on around them. So I would just be really mindful of that and be aware, and, you know, protect yourself, take care of yourself, Aries. You know, we all deserve somebody who can come to the table. I'm not saying we don't have baggage and we don't have issues, right? That's not what I'm saying. But you have to know, like, when you're getting into union with people, if they're healed enough from their past stuff, or if they're still carrying so much baggage that it's going to spill into your connection with them, right? So it's like, I feel like your person has desire to be in this, but I just think that they're still like a little bit caught up with their past stuff. They've got some stuff that they need to let go of. They need to like cut the cord with something before they can be like really present in this relationship. But there's desire there on their part. But I'm going to say it one more time, Aries, take care of you. Take care of yourself. Make sure that you're getting what you need, you know, so that you don't feel this like sense of lack in union. Yeah. Yeah, just make sure that you're putting your needs up front, and that's not a selfish thing to do, to put your needs up front. That is what you have the right and the ability to do, to put your needs first. You have to put your needs first, because ultimately the goal is to be happy, right? So that's the gig. You have to take care of you first, right, Aries? Okay, so again, this may not resonate with everyone. If it did not resonate, you can feel free to watch your sun, moon, and rising. There may be more information for you there. If it does resonate, you can go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel, but ultimately, I'm so grateful that you're here receiving this reading today, and I just really appreciate your support to my little budding, growing tarot channel. All right, thank you, Aries. Stay blessed.